We've come together to remember Christian, whose life added flavor to our own, whose presence lit up every room, whose laughter made the hard days bearable, and whose wisdom made us think twice, sometimes three times. In the Gospel of Matthew chapter 5, Jesus tells us, "You are the salt of the earth. You are light of the world." He could have been describing Christian, our brother whom we mourn today. So let us sit with these two images for a moment. Salt and light. Salt, it's such a simple thing. A pinch, a dash. But without it, everything is flat. Salt wakes up flavor. It preserves, it heals wounds. It is essential even when it is invisible. And that was Christian, wasn't it? He added zest to life. He didn't just sit back and let life happen. He seasoned it. He seasoned it by his conversations. Conversations were more interesting because he was in the room. I appreciated Christian's encyclopedic knowledge and the deep insight he had into situations and world events. Christian's viewpoints would often leave us saying, "I hadn't thought of it that way." Christian also seasoned life by his smile and his laughter. When you read the tributes, almost everyone commented on Christian's smile, his humor, and his laughter. In a world where people can take life too seriously and where it seems like there is very little to smile about, Christian reminded us of the necessity to be joyful and joyous, not to ignore the realities and challenges of life, but to always keep perspective. Not only did Christian season life like salt, he tried to preserve the values that make us human beings, preserve the work ethic that are necessary to be productive members of society, preserve the beauty in the world by his love for music. Most of all, preserve the love and respect that is so needed for us to see each other as brothers and sisters of the same God. Christian believed the words of Jesus that he is salt of the earth and spent his life sprinkling and mixing with others so that they too may become flavorful and pass on those flavors. But Christian wasn't only salt, he was also light. Light doesn't have to shout. It just shows up and it does what it does. It helps us see. It makes us feel safe. It shows the way. Christian light shone brightly, didn't it? Not always by grabbing attention, but by simply being himself. Brilliant, funny, kind, compassionate, loving. You didn't walk away from time with Christian unchanged. You walked away better, more alive, more seen. Christian light always spotlighted others. He saw the best in others and strove to highlight their gifts and talents, even when it was absent to the individual. Many conversations and meals with Christian and Oliana would always include tasks or projects that I should take up because the world needed it. Christian was light. And Oliana can tell you how best he lighted up her world. But anyone who's ever spent time with Christian and Oliana would have witnessed how much they love each other. Christian's brightest light was seen in the way he spoke, cared, cherished, challenged his wife Oliana. To be in their presence was always a shining, blinding light of love. And so as Jesus says, no one lights a lamp and puts it under a basket. No one should dim that kind of life. And even in death, Christian's light isn't snuffed out. We still see by it. We still walk by it. We still remember what it meant to be loved by Him, challenged by Him, cheered on by Him. But today, we're left with questions. And one of them might be, what do we do now? Here's the hard truth. Salt and light don't leave behind a manual. They leave a mission. You are salt of the earth. You are light of the world. It's our turn now. That's what grief eventually asks of us. Not just to remember, but to continue. To keep seasoning the world with goodness. To keep shining even in the dark. So be salt. Be the kind of person who makes life richer, deeper, kinder. Say the generous word, ask the good questions, listen, laugh, make dinner for someone who's lonely, go the extra mile even when no one's watching. Sprinkle the world with compassion. Be light, not the spotlight, just light. Be the one who notices when someone is down. Offer hope, tell the truth, light a candle when the world feels cold. Remind others that even now, especially now, love hasn't ended. Our beloved Christian lived as salt and light among us. And though we ache in His absence, we carry what He gave us. Not just memories, but a calling. So let's not bury His light. Let's live it. And one day, when our own light flickers, may we be remembered the same way. Passionate, brilliant, humorous, loving, like salt in a tasteless world, like light in a dark time. Christian, we love you, we miss you. May your soul rest in peace.